It all began on a cold and quiet night, on November 13th, 1974, in the peaceful town of Amityville, New York. 6 bodies were found inside a suburban home. The victims were members of the DeFeo family, murdered while they slept. The killer wasn't a stranger. It was the eldest son, Ronald DeFeo Jr. He confessed to shooting his parents, 2 brothers, and 2 sisters, one by one. According to investigators, there were no signs of struggle. No one screamed. They were all killed in their beds, calm, silent, and horrifying. DeFeo claimed that he heard voices telling him to do it. Some said he was mentally unstable. Others believed he was faking insanity. But what happened that night was only the beginning. 1 year later, a young couple, George and Kathy Lutz, moved into the same house with their 3 children. The house was being sold at a bargain because of the murders that took place there. The Lutz family saw it as a fresh start, but what they got was a nightmare. From the very first night, strange things began to happen. Doors opened on their own, cold spots appeared in rooms even when the heater was on, and an eerie presence filled the house. George, a healthy and strong man, began to feel weak and constantly ill. He said he could feel someone watching him all the time. Kathy felt invisible hands touch her when she was alone. The children started waking up screaming in the middle of the night. Their youngest, Missy, claimed she had made a new friend, an invisible girl with the face of a pig named Jody. The house began to reek of strange odors. Doors slammed shut by themselves. Furniture moved on its own. From the ceiling, odd noises echoed down through the halls. Kathy said she levitated above her bed one night, rising into the air without control. George said one morning, Kathy's face looked like she had aged into an old woman overnight. The fear became unbearable. The Lutz family brought in a Catholic priest to bless the house. But as he began to pray, he said he heard a dark, booming voice scream, "Get out!" The priest left the house immediately and later told them he sensed something truly evil inside. After only 28 days in the house, the Lutz family fled. They left everything behind: furniture, belongings, memories. What followed was a media storm. George and Kathy collaborated with author Jay Ensign to tell their story in a book titled The Amityville Horror. The book became a bestseller and was later adapted into a famous horror film that terrified audiences around the world. But soon, questions arose. Was it all true, or just an elaborate hoax? Journalists, skeptics, and investigators dug deeper. Some discovered inconsistencies. A few witnesses, even those involved in the original investigation, questioned the timeline and details. Some suggested that the Lutzes made up the story for money and fame. Even Ronald DeFeo later claimed the entire haunting was fabricated and that the Lutzes tried to buy the rights to his story. Physical evidence couldn't confirm any of the paranormal events. No photographic proof, no broken doors, no moving furniture caught on tape. But there's one question that still lingers. If it was fake, why would a family abandon their home, their savings, their peace of mind? If it was real, then what was living inside that house? Was DeFeo telling the truth about the voices? Was the house cursed? Or was it simply the psychological trauma left behind that took hold of the Lutzes? The Amityville house still stands today, but its address has been changed to keep tourists away. People still drive by, snap pictures, and whisper stories of what may or may not have happened inside. Whether it was fact or fiction, the Amityville Horror has become more than just a murder case. It's a symbol of American horror lore and unsolved mystery that still haunts the minds of those who dare to believe.